play.
CJ, what kind of a tone is Joe Mixon setting from the very first snap and then closing it out? He talked about the physical play of the offensive line and kind of way that shaped this game.
Yeah, first, I just want to thank Jesus Christ himself. I'm just in awe of just who he is and, how he takes the unqualified and makes them qualified to play in A&T Stadium on Monday night. I'm just super blessed to, be able to have these opportunities. I feel like I don't deserve it, but he continues to bless me. I just want to give him thanks because, man, he saved my life. And, I just really am in loss of words of just who he is and, the love that he gives you. He's a father, he's a friend, and he's just a comforter. The Holy Spirit has been comforting me, and, I'm just blessed enough to, be his son. But, Joe has been amazing. He's been somebody who came in and taught guys how to win more, because we won some games last year, but, he taught guys what it takes to get to that bowl, and, we're not there yet, but, we're taking strides, and every team goes through adversity throughout the year, so my message to the team and his as well has been, we hit our adversity, let's not look back and let's just march forward and, put our best foot forward, and, we know we can play with everybody, but now we got to play 4 quarters, and once we do that, we'll be able to be a hard team to stop.
You all in the second half of this week versus previous week, what do you feel like you all were able to change and get better at?
We just played 4 quarters. We didn't really change nothing. Didn't change no philosophy. Just came out here to play 4-quarter football. So we look back at some other games. We did that. We would have came up on top, but woulda, shoulda, coulda. Now we got to learn from those things. That's a good lesson to learn. Being where we're at. Our future's in front of us, and we want to put ourselves in the right position. Playing good ball in December. Going to January and then into the playoffs.
Can you talk about the first drive, that opening pass to Inigo was called back, but then you guys still were able to get in the end zone? How important that was?
It's huge. It's a lot of times those are drive killers. And you can put your head down, but we've been through enough this year to learn we can overcome anything if we trust one another. So we come back and we run a good run play, and the next play, I think I hit Dalton on the 3rd down, and then you hit Metch, and now we're rolling. We're getting in rhythm. We're playing fast on the ball. And our turbo, was hard for them to deal with. So when you're operating like that, it's hard to be beat. So and the good thing is, we started strong, we finished strong, and that was the message we really wanted this week.
CJ, I would just assess the O-line, the job they did in general tonight.
They did amazing. They always do amazing. I've been better with getting the ball out on time, and I believe that helps those guys out. And Slow's done a good job of mixing it up. Got some more quick game in there. Got some times where we're helping their star rusher, or I thought Titus played amazing. Titus was in there battling. Him and Micah were going head to head pretty much the whole game, and Titus did amazing. And thought LT played well. J-Pat, Juice, Shaq, them boys, they're the heartbeat of our team. O-line and D-line are the reason why we win and lose. Excuse me, not why we lose. They're the reason why we win. Take that off the record. Slip up. They are the reason why we win. But yeah, it's up to us to play complimentary football. And a lot of times they get the blame, but it's not for them to blame. It's myself. Sometimes not getting the ball out on time, and just mis-IDing or things like that. So. When those guys are humming and, we're playing on time, doing what we're asked to do as a philosophy, then it's hard to be beat.
CJ, as a leader of this team, how were you able to get the guys together and flush out that, what happened in the Lions game this week of practice, have a good week of practice, and come in here and be able to put on this performance that you all did tonight?
Yeah, it's something, for me, I've learned a lot through this game, and I look at life. Life isn't something where you put your head down and, and for me, I try to, pray about it and get discernment from the Lord. And, it's not as bad as it ever seems, and it's never as good as it ever seems. There's always things to fix. There are always things to get better. But, those type of games, you have to come out with a win, especially going up like that at half. You have to come out with a dub. So, but what are we going to do about it? Cry and be like, oh, we should have got this. We should have got that call. We should have made this play. We should have made that play. We shouldn't have did this. That's every game, but it's all about if you got the dub or not. So You learn from it, you move on, and my message is just, man, let's stay tight. We have enough people talking about us, and at the end of the day, it's the world we live in. Everybody is, that saying, the person who talks about the other person, but with the plank in their eye, but they have like a wood chip, whatever. I forgot exactly how it goes, but that's the world we live in. It's easy to, to be the guy critiquing, but we're the men in the arena. Everybody's entitled to their opinion at the same time. I'm able to kind of like get away from it, but it's all about building up, not breaking down, and bending, not breaking, and building our house on solid rock, and we've been able to do that.
How good was it for Coach Ryan's to be aggressive tonight, keep you all on the field on the fourth down in those red zones?
I think it's great. For me, I got to make a better play, but I think it shows that he still trusting me in the offense, and I take us over them 100 times, regardless how it goes. So I appreciate it because I do feel like I can make those plays, and I just need more ops at them, and the more I get used to being in those positions, I can be better. So I appreciate it, and I just want more of those.
Jay, can you talk about this week? You said you wanted to have fun again, get back to doing what you do, and Coach Ryan said, "I just want you to cut loose."
Yeah.
Is that what we saw tonight?
For sure. Yeah, I've been having more fun for sure, and learning that this game ultimately isn't everything. It's important, and I'm extremely blessed. I'm blessed and highly favored from Jesus Christ Himself to be able to play this game, because I'm telling you, I'm not qualified, but Jesus, He calls the unqualified to be qualified. So, I've been able to to learn not only from the game of football, from just X and O's, but just life. You get knocked down 7 times, a righteous man gets up 8. So, I've been able to kind of live that lifestyle a little bit more, on and off the field, and been blessed to do that.
CK, what was it like getting Nico back on the field tonight? How do you think he helps help the offense tonight?
Yeah, play one, get the ball in his hands, and he makes special things happen. And he continues to just show up and show out. His attitude while he was hurt was amazing. He wasn't butthurt. He wasn't like looking down. Of course he was upset that he was hurt and wasn't playing, but he was still around the guys and still showing love. And that's something also Steph has been able to do too, like texting a lot of guys on the team. Steph has called me a lot. He's been a big brother to me. I can lean on him. So I'm just really just thankful for the brothers that I have, and been able to lean on them in hard times.
Last 3 right here, Greg, Jonathan, DJ.
Other side of the ball, what you think about the play Derek Barnett made, man? What kind of juice has he got?
He scared me. I don't know why he did that with the ball. Like, he could have just ran in, but man, DB's a dog, bro. Like when we got him last year, he showed his worth, and now he's just putting more on. There's a lot of plays that guys don't see, but he's taking on those pulling guards and sending them back, making plays for his backers to be free. I thought Mario played well, Daniil, Danico, like that whole D line, bro. But DB got some wheels though. I respect it for sure.
Bobby mentioned Thursday that he felt like the offense had reached kind of like a mental hurdle when it came to the second half. Do you feel like y'all were able to kind of clear that today?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I believe every game is an opportunity to go out and fix problems. So that was a problem that we had. We got to score more touchdowns, and honestly, we could have been better today in the red zone. So there's always something you can correct and fix. So I'm excited, and blessed to be able to go back to work and be healthy and be able to go back and fix those problems and play the Titans this week.
Close with DJ there.
After the Jets game, I remember you saying that you guys need to start playing dominating football. Today, you guys were able to win by your largest margin of victory. How good does it feel to get one of those blowout wins where you guys were able to dominate from start to finish?
Excuse me. Yeah, it's huge, and for me, I don't ever look at it as like a blowout. I look at it as, did we execute one play at a time? And I feel like, to the best of our ability, for me, I missed a couple throws, threw an interception, but those happen, and I got to learn, and I'm learning. Like I told y'all during the week, I got to keep swinging, and I just appreciate them to keep being aggressive, throwing the ball down the field, and I know who I am, and I know I can be a really special person and a special quarterback in this league, and especially with the guys I have around me. You know, Nick has done a great job putting a great team around, you know, Joe, me, Dog, the O-line, like making the individuals fit as one. And, yeah, man, so it's been huge for that. And, you know, we're just continue to grow and, you know, lean on one another.
And the offensive line, so they challenge themselves to have a big week run blocking for Joe and also protecting you.
Yeah.
What do you think of the job the offensive line did?
Amazing. You know, I was back there chilling a lot of times, and, you know, I told Titus had a big opportunity, you know, to play well against Micah, and, you know, he was able to do a really good job. You know, I thought we mixed up the protections a lot pretty well, and, you know, there's always things to clean up, but it definitely took a step forward, and that's what we wanted. So, yeah, so it was definitely a step forward. All right, y'all. God bless.